right into it. I've played both these players. Obwan is definitely known for a little bit more of a patient gameplay, and Yeeyeeyee is definitely a player that you have to watch out for. He's very aggressive.
So why don't you tell me everything you know about this matchup, huh? I'm sure you're very familiar with it. It's really common in the meta right now.
Very, or at least in the Massachusetts meta. There's multiple Inklings
7
and
Wii Fit trainers.
way too many Wii Fits. From what I've seen,
whoa,
it seems like, yeah, that's a stock. That's a quick little gimp for Obwan, laughing it off there. From what I've seen, at least, I mean, there's only one. There's only a couple of Inklings. We have Inku, we have Elatron, who has since retired from Inkling, and we have Yeeyeeyee, who has recently come to the scene just barely a month ago. Yeah, and so he's coming in hot. First BSV he came to, he went unseeded and beat. I think he got like 5th or something.
Wow.
And that is not the first time that has happened.
He just moved here?
He's down here for a little while for an internship.
Oh, I see.
But we had Avian, who is, I believe, Michigan PR, who went unseeded and won the whole tournament. But enough about BSV seeding and more about this match. Seems like Obwan's kind of struggling to get off the ledge here.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what Inkling's, or what Weep is supposed to do to hit a character as small as Inkling with a dash like that. We kind of dash under a lot of projectiles, dash under a lot of the Weep's awkward hitboxes. Feels a little bit oppressive.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Inkling definitely benefits from the oppressive frame data. And Inkling also really likes to have... Hello, Echo. Oh, there's Echo. Oopsies doopsies. Sith Lord sound effect. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think Inkling definitely benefits from the good frame data, and Obwan I think is struggling to find an answer for it right now. Abe LinkedIn, otherwise known as Yeeyeeyee.
Abe LinkedIn.
Abe LinkedIn, it's such a fire tag.
I wasn't picking up on it until now.
It's such a fire tag. It's so fire. There's some good tags in the Mass Smash scene. Cal always has a good one ready to go. He has Step Back 3. He has Beast Mode.
Beast Mode's classic.
Beast Mode is a classic.
Humble Genius.
Humble Genius, yes. We have the iconic Umami from Nuggets. I think that's also a very nice one. Obwan is going to need something big here. With Rage, I think he's starting to come into the Booyah %. I don't know exactly what it is, but I have an imagination that it's somewhere in the hundreds.
Yeah, it seems like it.
But we are seeing Yeeyeeyee here at maximum Rage with, 0.4%.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he really cares about Obwan's ledge planking right now. He's very comfortable just parrying, shielding all the soccer balls, not letting Weefit get back to center. And, even though Weefit can shoot a lot of soccer balls, but at the end of the day, if none of them hit you, she's not getting back on stage. It'll just take forever, but she'll be on ledge the whole time,
Yeah, and I think Yeeyeee's doing really well playing around Weefit's kill options. Keeping her in the corner, and when it's in, and when they're in the neutral, he just sort of stays evasive. And Inkling has probably one of the best dashes in the game. Impossible to telegraph, it's just impossible to react to. But we see Obwan taking the first stock, or his first stock.
Yep.
But has a lot of grounds to make up.
You need some crazy deep breathing nonsense.
Yeah, he's gonna need the famous Ian forward air to forward smash. Oh, there it is. Yeah, the down smash. That's a good catch.
I feel like it came out of nowhere.
Almost a JV, but Obwan is too good, so he can't get JV.
And after Obwan, you're like, all right, what do we do about this evasive gameplay? I mean, obviously there was a really early stock in that one, early gimp with the stage spike, uppy stage spike, but I mean, I'm not sure how Weefit is supposed to really get in on Inkling, how you're supposed to get your big hits if she's so evasive. Maybe with Sun Salutation pressure, Sun Salutation and header, just trying to control the ground with that, force Inkling to jump.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think the name of the game is really Yeeyeeyee just needs to keep doing what he's doing. If Obwan is unable to adjust, Yeeyeee's gonna be able to take the set. But Obwan already just getting absolutely engulfed in Yeeyee's advantage state. That neutral does not exist with Inkling.
Yeah, and we see Obwan, or Yeeyee's playing at a super fast tempo right now, running in immediately with the jab, going in off stage for a fair that doesn't really do much, but get a little bit of damage. But that's the kind of risks that Yeeyee's trying to take, and Even little moments like that can tell you a lot about his playstyle and what kinds of things he looks for. Wow.
What? What a side B. That was 100% intentional from Obwan.
Yeah, and that's the kind of thing, I mean, if you know he is a super aggressive, fast-paced player like that, you can go for those side Bs trying to get reversals. That's the thing with fast-paced players is that you have to bet it all, and sometimes you're going to be wrong.
Yeah, and you really just have to go for those big plays. I mean, even if you're not that far down, like, you can really just catch a really aggressive player lacking. And there it is, the booyah. I don't think that was true, but maybe it was.
I think it was only up there too, so maybe not.
Yeah, but we're seeing a more even start to this game too.
Yeah, for sure.
Obwan is definitely going to need something to put on the gas pedal. I think part of the reason why he was struggling in the first game was that he was just absolutely overwhelmed.
Yeah,
and so now he's able to slow down the pace of the match, and Yeeyeeyee is looking for an answer for it. 54% though, definitely not running away without a reward on that conversion.
Yep. Just throwing out the splat bomb, not trying to let Wii Fit back to center, no matter what. And even when she does, Obwan just goes right back to the corner, and I think Yeeyee's happy with that. I think Yeeyeee is fine, just like waiting for the soccer ball mini game and pressuring with back airs, because you know any offstage hit is going to lead to forward air pressure and things like that. Getting every little hit in with the neutral B.
I think part of the reason why Wii Fit is sort of struggling in this matchup is that she has no real answer on how to keep Inkling out.
Yeah.
Like, I know, as a Pac-Man player, I know that this matchup isn't good for Inkling purely for the reason that Hydrant is there, and it sort of acts like as a wall.
Right.
But Wii Fit doesn't really have a consistent hurt box or hitbox that she can just throw out. Like, Soccer Ball isn't as reliable because it's so easy for Inkling to get under it or you know, beat her to it.
And Sun Salutation is probably the worst of the charge shot projectiles just because of it's a little bit like weirder to cancel. It has like these stages. It has a bit more lag than like a Samus charge shot or a Shadow Ball.
Yeah, definitely. But we're seeing a little bit of a slower pace of this match, which is exactly what Obwan wants. We're seeing it being much closer as well.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's the F tilt.
Yeah, Yeeyeeyee overextending a little bit off stage there. That's exactly what Obwan was looking for. Maybe see him getting a bit maybe impatient.
And Obwan's going to need something to extend this lead. Definitely, from what we've seen, as soon as Yeeyeeyee gets in, it is a struggle in disadvantage. And as we're seeing there, good recovery.
Yeah.
Fading out a little bit to get the hitbox.
Right back to his comfort zone. And yeah, so many ledge refreshes that the roll didn't even have that much invincibility anymore. It's the kind of thing you got to watch out for. Once you re-grab the ledge with side B, everything becomes so hittable. You can really cover the same ledge option. You can cover all ledge options with the same attack.
I did not know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I think after like 3 ledge re-grabs, you have 0 invincibility on everything.
There's a back throw. Did not take much percent, given the lead.
Yeah,
and now Yeeyeeyee is just starting to get their combo game going. Now Obwan is back on ledge, but I've seen that in this match, Obwan is much more comfortable. Yeeyeeyee doesn't really have as much of an answer for Obwan's ledge play as he did in the first game, and I think that has a lot to do with Obwan's adaptations on what he's doing on ledge exactly.
Yeah, and I think Yeeyeeyee has also been experimenting with a bit more options. Like last game, we didn't really see any sort of neutral B or down B. It was mostly just like back air and dash dancing. Now he's kind of trying to experiment a little more, but
roller, yep, that's gonna kill. A dominant 2-0.
Yeah, even though it was last stock, I really felt like he was in control almost the entire game.
Yeah, absolutely.